Hi friends, today we are having a very different story time. I have to tell you, I was feeling really sad today. I was just having one of those days. Like if you helped me read the Grumpy Monkey book, Monkey had kind of a grumpy day. I was feeling a little bit sad, and I noticed the sun was shining, and I thought it would really cheer me up if I got outside. Going outside and seeing all the things that grow really helps me remember to be grateful for the world around. Today's story time is going to be a little bit different. Instead of me reading the book like this, like I usually do, I'm going to turn my camera around and we'll look at the pages together. Now here I am in a hammock in a great big tree, a tree that you'll get to see just before we read our book. Let's take a look. There are my wiggly, jiggly, stinky toes. And here I am in my hammock. You can see how it's connected to the tree, and look at these enormous limbs, these great big branches. The book that we're going to read is a perfect book for this tree. The book is called A Tree is Nice. This is a very old book and one that I love very much. This book was written in 1956, and it was written by Janice Udry, and it was illustrated by Marc Simont, and it's called A Tree is Nice. And look at that, a boy in a tree, a great big tree like the tree I'm hanging from now, and a friend to wave to. Trees are very nice. They fill up the sky. Wow. They go beside the rivers and down the valleys. They live up on the hills. Wow. I notice someone fishing, standing on a tree that has fallen down. Trees make the woods. They make everything beautiful. Look at that bright sunshine, just like the sunshine where I am today. Now, when we have lots of trees together, we sometimes call them the woods or the forest. Even if you have just one tree, it is nice too. A tree is nice because it has leaves. The leaves whisper in the breeze all summer long. Look at that horse. He's enjoying the shade of that one tree. In the fall, the leaves come down and we play in them. We walk in the leaves and we roll in the leaves. That one rolling and walking. We build playhouses out of the leaves. Then we pile them up with our rakes and have a bonfire. They must live out in the country where you are allowed to make a bonfire with leaves. A tree is nice because it has a trunk and limbs. We can climb the tree and see over all the yards. We can sit on a limb and think about things, or play pirate ship up in the tree. Look at all these wonderful friends in the trees. Some are playing pretend, some are climbing for fun, some are sitting and resting. If it is an apple tree, we can climb it to pick the apples. Wow, I notice friends picking apples and some catching them down below. Cats get away from dogs by going up the tree. Birds build nests in trees and live there. Sticks come off the trees too. We draw in the sand with sticks. Look how many animals enjoy the trees. A tree is nice to hang a swing in, or a basket of flowers. It is a good place to leave your hoe while you rest. Look at that. That little boy was working in his garden, and he put his hoe, his tool, against the tree to rest. And look at that swing they've hung from the tree, just like I've hung my hammock from the tree today. A tree is nice because it makes shade. What animals do you see? The cows. The cows lie down in the shade when it's hot. Now this page reminds me of another story about cows and a tree, about a bull named Ferdinand. Maybe we can read that story one day. People have picnics there too. And the baby takes a nap in his buggy in the shade. Look at that, people having picnics in the tree. People resting and taking naps under the tree. And one little person climbing the tree. Trees are nice. A tree is nice for a house to be near. The tree shades the house and keeps it cool. Look at that. I notice a dog sleeping in a doghouse. The tree keeps the house cool in the summer. The tree holds off the wind and keeps the wind from blowing the roof off the house sometimes. Wow, there's the dog in its doghouse, but he's perked up. He's wondering what the sound of the wind is. And there's the tree standing tall and helping to shield the house, not from sun anymore, but from the wind. A tree is nice to plant. You dig the biggest hole you can and put the tree in. Then you pour in lots of water and then the dirt. You hang the shovel back in the garage. I love how that person put their shovel back when they were finished. It's so important to clean up after we've done something fun. Every day for years and years, you watch the little tree grow. You say to people, I planted that tree. Wow, look how small it was when it was first planted. And it slowly grows and grows. They wish they had one, so they go home and plant a tree too. The end. A tree is nice.